Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Taurus for the month of December. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there, and if not, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Before I begin this reading, I would like to mention that someone out there is posting my videos as their own, and most likely they're doing it to other readers also. So if you're watching this video and the channel does not say Enchanted Tarot, then this video should not be on that channel. If you do come across an illegal posting of my video, I would be truly grateful if you would report that to YouTube. So pay attention when you watch my videos, the name of the channel. It should say Enchanted Tarot. So thank you very much. Now, I have added a new element to this reading, and it is the lessons that you should be aware of, that you are currently going through, and I'm even giving you your future lesson. And this is with regards to this situation. Okay, so if this situation resonates with you, then these are the lessons you need to be aware of. Let us begin. Something was in the dark in the past, in the shadow. You couldn't see. Maybe it made you become afraid. With this world of shadow, you see this person just kind of moving along that pathway there, and really kind of afraid to step off of that path, you know. It could be that you maybe looked a little deeper and saw something, discovered something that made you afraid, because it comes with this Four of Wands. Okay, this card is from the Haunted Tarot, and it is actually called The Disturbance. So what it is a discovery of what caused the disturbance of the Three of Wands. Okay, the Three of Wands, she's going downstairs to try and find out what caused the upset, or what was bothering her. So she's heading down the stairs with her candelabra, trying to shed light. But here in the Four, she has discovered, or feels at least that she has. But with the Moon, I would have to say, is she really seeing clearly? And, you know, in hindsight, she may think back and even be doubtful or uncertain. But with whatever she discovered, we have this card in reverse, Eight of Wands. So something that perhaps was moving came to a grinding halt here. You see, with her newly discovered wisdom, she felt something was out of place here, that something was not right, and that the person may not have been partaking of the cup. Okay? So, with this wisdom that she's acquired here, she brings in the Tower. But now, here we have the Devil reversed, the Emperor reversed, and this Seven of Pentacles. Now this Seven of Pentacles is very different from the one you know in the traditional tarot. This one here, he is assessing, but he thinks, or he knows actually at this point, that he's made an error. And is maybe thinking about how he might get out of it, possibly. Because he wears the Seven of Swords. Well, yeah, he does wear the Seven of Swords because it's 7 spades. And so, he would be wondering how he's going to escape this situation. Because down here, if you look down here, it's like they thought they knew what was bothering them, what that disturbance was. So they bring in the Tower, they bring it to a grinding halt. And they think that they're actually creating order, but yet it feels like everything is out of order. So how do they set themselves free? How do they get out of this situation? Because now things are not looking so clear anymore. And you see the Magician is looking up here at what he's released. What he himself, in fact, has manifested. So now he's got a really tough decision to make. He's at this crossroads to give this another chance or not. What do I do? And it's a very emotional decision that has to be made here. It could be that you were not talking with Lady Wisdom here. You see now, she's looking at this door. And this door is open just a crack, so she may have a little information. But she doesn't have all of the information she needs. But what she does know is that what is beyond that door is where she desires to go, but is perhaps for the moment keeping silent. And what's beyond that door is this very charming Lord of Shields here. So let us see where this is going. I feel like, you see, we have the Hanged Man here, and he's thinking about, he could be thinking about communication that happened back here, something maybe he did quite impulsively, and maybe now, with that Nine of Swords, he's feeling pretty guilty, for perhaps the heartbreak that he may have caused, or that decision or that action may have brought to himself even. He may, he could be waiting to hear from somebody. Maybe he's expecting to hear back on whatever this was. And it seems like the mind is very active here. What could I do, you know? It's like waiting for that very important state of understanding before he can continue. So it's possible that he might have to give something up in order to get his desire. This could be time, status, old values, outdated belief systems. And he may be trying to decide if the end result is going to be worth the sacrifice that he might have to make. I mean, you know, he may just be wanting to clear his conscience here. If you know, I mean, this couldn't be your energy, but it can also be the other person's energy. So somebody is thinking of communication. I do believe there's going to be communication to try to clear things up here. And these are future events. Communication, and very possibly there's going to be a new start to this situation, because I have the Sun along with the Ace of Cups. Truth, clarity, new opportunities. Somebody could be, with that Ace of Cups, it's like they're in preparation for that cup. And that's the energy that you get off of the Hangman. In order, and we have Temperance here, so bringing that balance back. Feeling that things, or that life in general, is back in balance, because here it's not feeling that way. You want to transform this, like you hit a brick wall. This is what this is saying. You hit a brick wall and you blew out the flame. This is a soulmate relationship. Okay, you blew out the flame, but now you are wanting to reignite that flame, clear things up. And it's a difficult decision for you. Pride could be involved here also. One's pride. This is either you or this is them who, you know, either you're reaching out to them to communicate and clear things up, or this is the other way around. As somebody feels bad, they know they've made an error, or they feel that they may have made an error and they want to fix things. So let us go here. Now, this first lesson, this has been made evident, but may not have been embraced or learned. And you need to understand that progress cannot be made until this lesson has been addressed and dealt with. So this is something you need to do. Okay? If you haven't embraced it already. And know that these lessons may help you to see this situation differently and be able to solve it. To grow from it. Let us have a look. So your first lesson, oh, look at that. It is growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness, is what it says. You know, you're constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you. It is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that Spirit has left on your path. So, take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Do not look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that are given. So you may be doing this, or you may still need to address this, okay, in order to progress, move forward with your situation. So this lesson represents the present. It represents the energy currently present, whether you're aware of it or not. It is very significant because if you're not prepared for this lesson, it could prove to be a stumbling block for you, impeding your progress. So let us have a look at what it is. It is peace. I am a being of peace, and I release all negative energy. This is a gentle reminder that balance in the mind is imperative in order for your soul to live its true nature. At this time in your life, you are to learn the value of peace and quiet and the joy of being still. One can never be truly connected to the source when the mind is engaged with unneeded chatter. Look around your life and be conscious of what elements are taking you away from the peaceful nature of your soul. Who or what is interrupting this solitude? It is time to reconcile past hurts and perceived injustices. Your peace may also be fostered by changing your outside view. Create harmony around you physically with order and calm. Trust the voice of your higher self to create an environment in which you can truly be in tune with your soul. So this, and we see this, this is what you are currently going through. So now this this final lesson will sit in your future. So it will suggest what long-range lesson is to be learned. Now, it may relate to this situation at hand, or it could be an ultimate life lesson of which the situation is just a very small piece of the puzzle. Let us see what it is. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. The earth can be a tricky place, but you've been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters. And that tool is your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk. And then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment externally. You will be able to know if a person or a situation is untrustworthy. But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle. And when you determine that it is always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions are going to seem much easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. So that is what I have for you, and I hope that seeing these or becoming aware of these will help you to move through this energy, to learn from it, to help your growth, and to guide you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, I would like to say thank you to those who have sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.